Yeah, we tested positive for COVID last Sunday. That was July 5th. Yep, July 5th. And it was so funny how it happened. So, you want me to tell them the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, like, earlier in the week, it was the beginning of July, and we started our
It was more like Friday, right? Thursday? I don't remember. It was not no
because
Wednesday.
your birthday was on a
Thursday. Oh, was it Thursday?
It wasn't Thursday?
I was feeling fine Thursday.
So it was Friday.
Yes.
Okay. So, we had to get the story back straight. So, her birthday was July 2nd, and she was feeling fine on her birthday, she says. I was good. Yeah, I was good because I was supposed to see her on her birthday, but this is sort of another thing. Anyways, fast forward to Friday. You said your throat?
Yeah.
Her throat started hurting or whatever, and you know what? Okay, her symptoms started on. Why wasn't I at work? Was I at work Thursday? I went to work on her birthday.
Yeah, you went to work on my birthday.
Okay.
Look at lady hanging out with a ready. How you doing? 31?
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the story once we back up or get done.
Oh, what's in that mess? That's a big banana split. Thank you.
Is it?
I should have got the brownie shit. I don't know what the hell I was. Thank you, ma'am.
It's dirty. Can I get some more napkins? Ask her if I can get some more napkins.
I don't look at all this shit. I'm like, can I get some more napkins, please? Can I get some more napkins, please? Here, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. What? Cause I just told you not to.
You want to park with you?
Alright. You want to park right here?
I can take the park over there and cut.
In the cut, people right there.
No, that junk ain't got no. Oh, I guess it is.
Look how they park. Creek.
Okay, you want to park back there? For the whatever hotel. I used to have some hiding spots around here, but they're all back open. Speeding through this little area. I was about to say something else. Gonna get my jump.
That's crazy. It look quality and look dusty.
Very dusty. Surprisingly, dang, I was about to say something again.
Shut up.
Either somebody got the AC on or that window is just dirty.
I hope it's just the AC's on.
Right. Look at this, y'all. Doesn't it look so good? This is my Sunday. And I'll show it to y'all because she wasn't going to show it to y'all. Where are you going to show it to?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you won't. Can you hold my Sunday?
They ain't going
Look
nowhere.
at that.
They just filled that shit up.
I'm
Damn.
saying. And this is her brownie. What is it? A brownie cup section. Yeah. So we about to eat this while we tell you our COVID story.
Thank you.
I don't know what my seat. Is it gonna ding when I take my seat?
We're parked.
I don't know if my car matters or not. It doesn't. Like this way so I can tell y'all this story. Okay, so
I'm not about to eat all this, but go ahead.
try. So Thursday, napkin?
I was there.
So Thursday, I went back to work. It was my day to go back to work. And I went back to work and I felt, oh my goodness.
See how messy that shit is? I'm not making it.
Right, it usually don't be to the brim like this.
What the fuck on?
Where did I put the spoon?
You gave me mine.
Okay. So I went back to work on Thursday and I think I for the most part, I felt fine. I had a little tickle in my throat. It was just a little tickle and that was it. So fast forward back to Friday, her throat started tickling, and on Friday my throat continued to tickle, and I think by the end of Friday I had like a little cough.
By Friday, I had a cough. Didn't I?
By Friday she had a full-blown cough. But we weren't thinking anything of it.
Sure the hell was.
Because mind you, we were getting ready. Well, we were going on a trip on Sunday night for her birthday. And we wasn't like thinking, oh, we're sick or anything like that.
Yeah, because the next day my cough went away.
Her cough did go away.
It went away.
So by that Saturday, my cough didn't go away. My cough got stronger because I remember I was at work and I coughed and I kept coughing and I really didn't feel good. And that was on 4th of July.
We know what that means. We know who the main carrier was. Continue on.
Shut up. So I didn't feel good, y'all. I was coughing. I mean, it wasn't like bad, but it was enough to like, you know, it got me thinking like, why am I coughing? Am I getting sick? But at the same time, I really wasn't thinking about no COVID. Like, that was the last thing on my mind. So between from Thursday all the way to Sunday, I was checking my temperature every day. She wasn't checking her temperature
Because
I don't know
I was
why.
feeling fine.
Yeah,
but
her symptoms weren't really there. They would come and go.
I was feeling funny. You know how your body just feels weird? And I kept getting dizzy a lot. Like I had to throw up. And I would sit down, wait about 20 minutes and it'll go away. Then I'm fine again. So
yeah, I was checking my temperature because I'm the one who still had the little throat issue going on. I'm the one who still had the cough, and I wasn't like feeling hot. I didn't feel like I had a fever coming on, but I did feel kind of funny, and it just made sense for me to check my temperature every day. So every day I checked my temperature, it would go up. It went from like 96 to 97 to 98, whatever. So Sunday morning, yeah, I remember checking my temperature Saturday night before we went to sleep, and it was at like 97 something. So I wasn't thinking nothing of it. And then Sunday was the day we were supposed to go to the trip, so we were really excited. Went to sleep. The plan was for me to wake up, go to work, get off work, come home, shower, and we hit the road so we could be where we needed to be. It didn't go like that.
sure it didn't. And mind you, Saturday I was around my family and shit because of 4th of July.
Yeah, she was with her family, so I got home before her.
They had like a little 4th of July party and whatnot, and it was cool. I had fun. I enjoyed it, but I just pray I didn't get nobody sick.
Yeah, I had to work on 4th of July.
Yeah.
She was chilling with her family. So, yeah, I got home before her. And I really didn't feel sick. I didn't feel like sick or anything like that. I felt fine. Like I was still moving around or whatever. So, what time you got home?
I don't know, 12:30.
I don't remember if I was up when she got home or not. I really don't remember. I just know we went to sleep.
You was up. She
Okay.
always be up waiting for me to get home.
Okay,
I'm
maybe I
telling
was up.
them one story. On my birthday, I was out. My friends had a little party for me at the crib. Not my crib, but my friend's crib. And this girl right here had a whole panic attack. Called me and everything. So just for her, mind you, it's my birthday. I left the party early just for her spoiled ass. It's my birthday, mind you. It's my birthday. And she at work on my birthday, and I can't even celebrate with her. I left the party early just for her. Just for her. Continue on.
Thank you.
Spoiled.
Sunday. Yeah, so Sunday morning comes. I wake up before her. I wake up, y'all, I feel so bad. I feel bad. Like, my head is hurting, body aching. I woke up like somebody was just beating on me last night. Body is hurting. Head throbbing, like bad. So the first thing I think of, I'm like, let me check my temperature. Y'all, that thing went up to...
No. Tell them how it really went.
That's how it went. I didn't get there yet.
Oh. My fault. Go ahead.
I checked my temperature, y'all, and I'm watching it. It's rising. It jumped from like... It started off at 94 to 98. And it kept rising. It passed 99, and I'm like, oh. And then it stopped, and my thermometer beeps. And so it did beep, 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 beep.
And mind you, I'm sleeping, but I heard that beep in my sleep. It was like the death beat. It was like beep, 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 beep.
It beeped. Mm-hmm. And I was at 101.1 or something like that.
Something like that.
101.5, I think. And then...
Was it 101.7?
I have a picture of it.
Oh, it don't matter. You have to go through all that. It was one of them.
I'll insert it if I want to, but the point is, it was 101 point something. So I
heard that death beep, 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 beep.
I'm shaking her, I'm tapping her, and she rolls over, and I stick the thermometer in her face. And what you say?
I said, I looked at it. I didn't say nothing. I just looked at it and shook my head and rolled back over. But in my mind, I said, we got corona.
Nah, y'all. I think she said, dang. And then rolled back over. And like stayed in the bed to go to sleep. So I'm like, come on. Let's go to the clinic so I can go get tested before I go to work. So we get up and we go. So we get to the clinic, y'all. It's packed.
We was there for like 5 fucking
It's packed
hours.
out. So we walk in and he's like, do y'all have an appointment? And I'm like, no. And he's like, what are you guys here for? And I'm like, I want to get tested for COVID. And he's like, oh, well, you can't get tested unless you have a fever or whatever. So she points at me and she's like, she got a fever. And so he tests me and he's like, oh yeah, you got a fever.
At this time,
it went up.
It went up. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure did.
And my body is still hurting. Aching.
We sitting in the car waiting.
So we fill out paperwork and we go to the car and we sit to the car. They send us to the car. Nobody's allowed inside to wait for them to call us. And we were in the car for at least, what, 3 hours?
A long time.
We was in the car for a long time. Mind you, I had to call my job, tell my job that I'm here getting tested for COVID because at this point I was going to be late for work anyways. And I'm sitting in the car and my body is aching. Like, I kid you not, I am flipping and turning all up in this car, doing all types of stuff in this car. And the plan was to still go on the trip at this point. But from the way I was looking, she was like, you're not going to make it. So we canceled the trip.
Called it canceled. $100.
I was highly upset.
Came out 99 point something. $99 and change to cancel the trip.
So they finally call us in there. We go in there. We do the nose swab. I guess this was a rapid test because
she had a fever. So
yeah, because I had a fever. So she was like, oh, it's going to take 15 minutes for you guys to get your results back. Go back to the car, then we'll call you. And I'll let her take over because she knows this part better than I do.
Oh. Oh, my fault. Alright, so we got the little nose swab or whatever, and then
I told them we were already back at the car, and then they called us.
They called us to go back inside. So we went back inside. the building. We don't know what the heck it's for. So we go back in the building. They put us back in the little room wherever they did the nose swab at. Nurse comes in, and she said, okay, you guys just wait right here. The doctor's gonna come talk to you guys. So like, all right. So the nurse leaves the room. Here goes this girl right here to talk about something. Oh, she didn't tell y'all. This is her second time getting tested.
Yeah, this is my second time.
So she's like, oh, last time the nurse just told me I was negative and just gave my paperwork and we left. I was like, babe, we got corona. She's like, well, how you know we got corona? Because she said the doctor is gonna come in and see us. That doctor has to talk to us. We got corona. She's like, no, we don't have corona. I said, I'm telling you, whenever the nurse says, when a nurse don't deliver you no negative results, and they be like, the doctor's here to come talk to you, you got something. So here comes the doctor. She comes in the room. She asks us who's who. She tells us both that we tested positive for coronavirus. COVID-19.
Yeah.
This one right here was more in shock than I was. I wasn't like in complete shock.
She was, before the doctor came, I was in total shock. I was like, no, there's no way we can have COVID. There's no way. And then once the doctor confirmed it, she was in shock at that point.
I was not in shock.
Yes, she were, because when we went to the back of the room, the doctor took us to the back of the room to get these shots and stuff like that. Like, Shorty is gone. Like, she's in a whole nother world. Face in her hand.
Alright, I did say I can't believe we got corona, but I'm like, this one's bugging out.
I couldn't believe it.
So doctor comes in, whatever. We get 3 shots in our hip.
That ain't hurt.
She went first. That shit did hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
It hurt.
They wrote us some prescription. And after that, they just told us we have to come back 2 weeks to get retested.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Sunday coming up, we have to sit for hours again and get retested.
I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I'm gonna call him tomorrow and make an appointment, because I'm not with the
make my appointment after my time scheduled to go to work.
You're not scheduled to work on Sunday.
I'm not. I ain't going back to work. I'll tell PM from on Monday. Yeah, I'm bumped out. And then I have to go back to work on Monday. Then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. While this one's off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then go back to work Thursday.
First of all, yeah, we got our little shots. Those shots, they did help me a lot, for me, because my body was hurting really bad, and I had, the fever. Once I got the shot, my fever broke. And ever since then, we just been in the house.
Yeah.
Surviving COVID. I mean, the symptoms.
We had our days.
Yeah, I had a cough. I had a cough for a while, and then my cough went away. She had like a little throat issue type thing going on, and then after she got the shots, that went away. I've been experiencing it worse than she has.
Mm-hmm.
But she got the symptoms first. Every symptom she had, she would let me know about it, and then I got it like the next day or the day after. But every time I would get it worse than her. So I don't have my cough no more. She never had really a cough. Her throat doesn't really hurt no more. She's fine. She lost her taste
and smell
before me.
Didn't believe me.
I thought she was BSing. I was not believing her until it happened to me. I still don't have my taste and smell. It's been almost like 10 days since I've had my taste and smell. Still can't smell anything. I can barely taste anything. I think it's trying to come back, but it's not back yet. So I still can't taste anything, still can't smell anything. So that really is the symptom. It's gonna be like a sore throat, a cough, a fever, of course, dizziness, headache, diarrhea, and yeah, you're gonna lose your taste and smell.
Yeah, that's just for the bird.
Yeah, it did suck when we were like sick in the beginning. Our bodies did hurt. Like, we really didn't want to do anything, especially me. All I wanted to do was sleep.
Yeah, she was sleeping like a damn baby. But when it came for me to go get some sleep, try to get some sleep, guess who was all in my face and whatnot, waking me up. That's why I told you today was the best nap I had since I've been on quarantine. The best.
Because I sleep all day, and then I'll be up, and she be trying to go to sleep. And I'm like, I'm bored at this point. So
all in my face.
But yeah, you're going to be tired. It's going to hit you hard. It really depends on how your body can handle it.
Yeah. Because first, seeing all the other shit on the news and how, you know, they said people couldn't breathe and whatnot, and just, you know, stuff like that, I was kind of nervous at first.
Yeah. It does play with your breathing.
Yeah, it does.
Because we have, in our apartments, we have steps. And it's really stupid, but once we walk through the door of our apartment, in order for us to get to our apartment, we have to go up steps. And so in the beginning, like, that really did, I don't know if it affected you as much as it affected me, but I hated going up the steps.
You hate going up the steps?
I hate going up the steps, period. But by the time I got to the top of the steps, I was always out of breath, and that started to happen to you too.
Yeah.
It's like you try to like stay active and stuff like that and not do too much, but then like once you like kind of do too much, you like, it's kind of hard for you to catch your breath back. They did give us inhalers, so luckily we had our inhalers, because there were moments where you lose
your chest get tight.
Yeah, and you need that inhaler.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think COVID, you can survive it. You can beat it if you want. Because we beat it. I think it's more like a mind thing.
It is more of a mind thing.
If you're gonna lay there and like let your body be weak and stuff like that, then it's gonna take over. But we had no intentions of just laying there and just being weak. Because I mean, some days I wanted to, but she would not let me.
Yeah. I was like, not today. But I guess, I know COVID's a bad thing, but I guess us two getting COVID was a good thing for us.
Yeah. It worked out for us. But
it was a really good thing.
We don't wish it upon anybody.
Oh, no. I'm just saying for us, like, because we got the quarantine together, and, you know, I can say it brought us closer.
Yeah. Our relationship needed
to be locked in the house together.
Yeah. So it sucked, but at the same time it worked out.
Yeah, it did. So that's one thing I can say. Worked for COVID.
Yep. And that's our COVID story. So now we're just waiting on Sunday. We're gonna go back and get retested, and if we're both negative, then we get to go back to work.
Which is great. I do not want to go back to work. I haven't been to work in like 11 weeks.
I wouldn't want to go back to work if I haven't been to work that long either.
Yeah, I haven't been to work in like 11 weeks.
All right, I'm done with this.
I've been doing mine. This shit too chocolate. Yeah.
That's what you want.
This is good.
All right. They gave me too much. They don't never fill it up to the top like that.
No banana split.
Look at that. Just. They play all day. But yeah. So we're just waiting for Sunday, and we'll get retested. I'm gonna put my
Hey, you know, I was gonna finish.
I'm actually already done.
No, I'm not. You can put it in there.